Jeez. Brother and sister, maybe? Hi. Oh my goodness. You're jumping McGee. Hi, what's your story? Oh, are you shaking? Oh, hi, it's okay. You're hugging that wall, huh?
Surrender, call holding on part 4. Surrender, call
Are you oh yeah, you are shaking. Oh yeah, you're shaking, huh? Look at that, yeah. Paws tucked, just shaking, tail curled. Okay, hey, can I come in and sit down with you? It's okay. Hi. Okay. Go real slow. Watch me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have to be real careful because the scared ones often try and bolt. I don't want to shut the door quickly because it's so noisy, but I also don't want to leave it open because they can run fast. It's always so loud. I'm sorry. It's okay. Okay. Hi. I'm just gonna stand right over here. Look, I'm not even looking at you, okay? It's okay. Try to move that water bowl because this one's gonna panic and just bath in that bowl. Oh, that tail breaks my heart. Oh, and you're so pretty too.
I'm just going really slow with this little one because when they're pressing their body up against the wall that hard, it means one of two things typically. One, they're trying to get cool because it's really hot right now. I don't think that's the case here. Or two, they're just terrified and they're just trying whatever they can to get away or just melt away. On a hot day like this is kind of easy. But I'm just going to go extra slow here. Can I put this right here? It's okay. It's okay. I just want to show people your little face. I just want to show people your little face. Alexis, when I get a chance, I'm going to try to grab that water bowl. Otherwise, this one's going to take a bath in that. I don't think they're going to let me do that right now. Can you hand me that blanket? Okay, I'm going to go real slow. I don't want to take your blanket, so I'm just going to slide that right there in case you want a little blanket. Well, I'm going to set my blanket down very slowly. See? Okay. See? There you go. We're good. Everyone's good. Everyone's okay in here right now. Oh, I'm so scared. I would try to make myself as small as I can. I need to probably do more stretches at the gym to just try to even get smaller. You can tell this dog is terrified of me, of anyone most likely. And I hear often that that dog is scared of men, or that a lot of dogs don't like men. I don't buy it. Likely dogs can sense or smell testosterone, lower voices. Some males come in with a very big, maybe over the top sometimes, presence. And that can be alarming to dogs. I think there's actually scientific studies that does show that is the case sometimes. But I don't give it weight because I think more men are needed in rescue and volunteer. A lot of rescue is very female-based, which is great, obviously. Girls rule. And they put their hearts into this, but I want more guys in this too. And at the end of the day, I think dogs know your true intentions, no matter male, female, young, old, whatever it may be. I mean, just glued, just hasn't even shifted. I am saying a little prayer on the inside right now that treats will work. because I'm just fearful if I can't get treats to work. Try one more time. I'm going to use that to sit down. My wife Kelly's here with me today. Can you see this one, little one? She's not moving, huh?
No. But she's got the cutest little ears. Hi.
Oh, she heard you. Didn't you see how she's like stuck to the wall so much you can even see her reflection in the metal?
Yeah.
Like, that's cute, but heartbreaking. The dogs got really quiet. Are you giving them the juice?
Yeah, I gave them all.
I was like, man, it got really quiet in here. Thank you. It helps so much when the dogs are quiet, because it's like, think about you're a dog and no one can tell you what's going on. Like, hey, it's okay. We're going to figure this out together. This is your holding spot until we do figure it out together. Relax. Someone will be with you shortly. Like, you can't tell them that. You have to show them that. And so it's so hard because then all the dogs are stressed out. But I will tell you that one thing that can really help is just reducing the volume level. Think about if you were in the hospital and everyone around you was screaming and you're trying to heal and rest and relax, which I know that happens sometimes. What I'm saying is, if it's quiet and calm and peaceful, it just allows you to feel like you're in a safer space. And it's really hard to do at a shelter where there are a lot of animals coming in and out on a daily basis, an hourly basis. And a dog like this, like, we're going to find their story out here in a minute, but a dog like this, like, they don't get into this situation from just being scared at the shelter. There's something else going on to have them so locked into this mental state. And it just makes me so sad. That's why I'm here, right? That's why we're all here. We're gonna help. We're gonna work to try to help this dog feel comfortable, even if it's in its slightest. We're not here to try and fix this dog and make them whole and fix all their problems. I hope, by the way, I hope that we can do that, but there are no goals. It's just to be here in this moment, like dogs do, that they're so good at, that they teach me all of the time, again and again. And I'm reminded to live in the moment and the now. And the right now, what we're going to try to do is help this little one know that it's going to be okay. I'm going to try handing a treat. That was really good. That nose work right there, just the courage for that forward movement, that is the first bit of hope we've received and tells me so much. Like, we can work with this. I'm going to try a bigger piece of a treat. Not that this one, I think she could even work with a bigger treat. Like, I'm not sure she could eat it, but I'm going to try that just to give me more distance to see if she'll take a treat with a little more distance. Yes, now she's Pac-Manning the other treats. I call it Pac-Manning because now she's like going a little farther and getting the next treat and the next treat. That's good because it helps her start to break out of the kind of confinement the fear has put her in. Alexa, are you on the computer looking up her info?
Yeah.
It's a girl, yeah?
Yeah, she's a girl.
She does not want any eye contact, so like I can't even check. But okay, so now we know, girl. Look at the difference too. In a space like this, like, she would not take the little one, but she would take the big one because it just added a little more space and safety. Let's try it again. Actually, what I'm going to do here. Okay, so watch. So I'm going to build the Pac-Man row. So I start farthest out right there, and then I just kind of build a little pathway. so that hopefully she'll come a little closer each time. She still might be a little shut down for that to work, but because if I can get her out of her space. And now we're going to try the longer treat again. I'm going to make the Pac-Man line a little closer there. Maybe I made it too close. Oh, what? Oh, sorry. I'm not looking. I put him too close. She didn't have to move too far out. I'm going to try it again. You know, at least we have her taking treats, which is good. But I want her to move. Nope. She's too smart. She's like, at this point, she's learned that this guy right here will go ahead and keep putting treats up close. By the way, can we talk about this bean shirt right here and what is going on and why this week is such a big week? So right now, if you click on the screen, YouTube is taking care of a discount. They're giving you a discount for any flip coffee that you buy, any limited edition bean merchandise that you buy. You have to click on the YouTube shopping button to get the discount. It's all part of this massive effort that I'm doing with the shelter where we're trying to get all of the adoptable pets out the door. Dogs and cats, set a record, never done before. So if you're in the area, come down and see me. I'm going to be here all week, but come meet me on Saturday, July 20th or Sunday, July 21st. Just go to rockykanaka.com/adopt me. I'll have all the information in there. I would love to hear about your dogs. Get a picture with you. Come down and see me. I'm going to be having Flip Coffee where you can try Flip Coffee. So come down. I'd love to see you. And yeah, it's all in part of helping get these dogs moved. It's during Empty the Shelter, my friend Kathy Bissell's Empty the Shelters initiative. We're helping support that. So we'd love to have you come down here. And if you can't, just be here every day and tune into these videos. I'm trying to put out a video every single day and go live. And I've never done that before. We typically do like a video a week. It's a lot. I'm asking my team a lot. I'm going to have many sleepless nights, but it's worth it for little ones like this, you know? So thank you for everyone who's being a part of this. And thank you if you've been supporting already. I'm not making any progress. I'm hoping there's something in the story that gives me a little more info. What do we know? Is there a microchip?
No microchip, no collar. We know that she is marked as a Chihuahua Dachshund mix.
Okay, what do you guys think? What mix do you think she is? Alexis, what do you think she is? Her little chomps are pretty cute.
I almost do want to agree with the Dachshund mix, but it's hard when she's not standing up because she looks taller. She looks taller, like she would be taller, but I can't tell when she's laying down.
She won't let me look at her.
And her tail is longer, right?
Yeah, she got a long tail, I think.
Yeah. So, I don't know, the ears and the fluffy around the ears, it almost reminds me of like a Papillon instead of a Chihuahua.
Yeah. Oh, that could be. Kelly, what do you think? You're right sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
We're on recording, so I don't want people to think that you're always right. Because if they know that, then, you know, it's on record.
Yeah, well, the ears definitely look like Papillon, but kind of missing that, like, that long ear hair.
The fluffy mane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could be just a mix of a couple different things.
I would guess it's probably a mix of 5 different dogs.
Yeah. Cute, for sure.
Oh, do a picture with your iPhone and see what the iPhone says it is. If you have like the latest, this is not a promo, but if you have the latest version, You can like then hold your thumb down on the image and AI will tell you what it thinks it is. It's wrong most of the time, but it is interesting.
Well, okay.
What's it say?
I think it was wrong this time. It says a golden retriever and a Shetland sheepdog.
That's 100%. That's 100% right. Hey, will you change her form to say golden retriever? She will be out of the shelter in like 24 hours. Micro golden retriever. Apple iOS says so. Tim Cook says so.
The phone probably doesn't realize like the scale. Like if she were maybe 5 times bigger.
I mean, I think mini golden retriever is probably right. She's perfect, whatever she is. It is fun. She's not having as much fun as we are with this. What else do we know, Alexis?
They have her marked as 2 years old.
That feels right. Maybe a little younger, but that feels about right.
She was found in the morning about 2 days ago by a Good Samaritan. She was found near like a mountain. So at kind of the base of a mountain there were residential areas right there nearby, but where she was at was interesting because it was like it was like a dirt path.
A what? Like a what?
Dirt path.
Huh.
And it was just kind of, it's possible she's from one of those houses, but she was definitely almost in the middle of nowhere.
Huh.
Which was weird. It was a very small side street they marked where they found her at.
It is weird because around here, especially, you typically wouldn't make it through a night in the mountainous areas. Coyotes, lions, tigers. Kidding, but coyotes. I would guess coyotes are everywhere, but especially in this area, even just this time of year, snake bites. Like there's so much out there. I'm a little shocked. I'm happy, but that is interesting. And with no collar or leash, and no microchip.
And with how hot it is.
How hot it is. Yeah, it tells me it. And listen, I know a lot of people will say, well, I don't put a collar on my baby. And okay, but you probably also aren't losing your baby, right? Like you can start to add things up to careless when there's no microchip, there's no collar, this dog's in an unknown area, really far away, condition looks okay. If the condition was also bad, you start to add things up. It doesn't mean that something couldn't have happened. Someone could have had a car accident. There was a dog in here just a while ago that came in here. There was a car accident and their mom passed in the car accident. So this stuff happens, right? But a lot of things are adding up here that aren't good. Now it's only been 2 days, so her family still might come.
It's possible, yes, but there's just no way to contact a family if she has one. And also, I will say, health check said that she doesn't have any indication of spay, so she hasn't been spayed yet. And they do say she does have a dirty coat and matting behind her ears. Okay,
yeah, because I can't see behind her yet. You know what? Actually, though, this is a good time. I'm going to try to shift the dynamic a little bit. So what I try to do is start in front of the dog so that it's very non-threatening. But eventually, what I try to do is just scoot back a little bit because it changes the dynamics. You see how it changes the dynamics of the relationship. So I'm trying to get a peek at her. Oh, yeah. Oh, from back here, you can definitely tell she's dirty. I think it's just because her coat's so pretty, if you couldn't tell that she was dirty. But now you can see, yeah, she's just matted and dirty. And youth can hide a lot of things, I really try to get low when I'm giving treats, just because you don't want something coming in over you when you're in a fear state. But trying a little bit of touch. I'm going to try the paw touch where I give a treat, and so I'm going to do a big piece for that. Oh, she tucked her paw away. Do you speak English? Is that what's going on here? Or I do a big piece. And I'm going to try to do a paw touch. Okay, so she's not comfortable with it, but it's not the end of the world. There wasn't complete panic there. We have no name.
She does not have a name we're aware of. I think I might have one though.
Yeah? What's your idea?
Well, one of the members.
Did they take cows in here now? Like what? What's your name ID?
So one of the members on YouTube suggested Toga or Piper to honor beloved boxers, actually. But I figured one of those might work for.
Yeah. A Piper?
Toga or Piper. I was thinking you could choose.
Yeah, that's really cute. And it's neat with members, like a lot of members in the group, by the way, become a member, hit the join button. Hey, can I ask you something? Guys, can I ask you something? Do you think she looks more like a Piper or a Toga?
I like Piper.
I like Piper.
Okay, can you tell Piper she's a good girl?
You're a good girl, Piper. Hi, Piper.
Oh, she heard that. She's taking that. Okay, Piper it is. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good.
I actually did prefer Piper a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both very cute names, but I do think Piper fits her. I think she liked that too. Kelly, you're the final vote here.
I think Piper's great.
Yeah, okay, good. We're going to move into positive affirmations here. So it's unanimous that you are a good girl, Piper. You're a good girl. Most dogs that have been treated right, they know good girl, good boy, good dog, treat, sit. And when it just doesn't even register, a lot of times it tells me that it may have never been there before. It doesn't mean we're not going to keep giving it to her, but I just want to point that out. Like you can tell when you tell a dog that they're a good dog, you can see it register. Like they know that no matter who it's coming from, they recognize that. Okay, so Piper, we're going to call you Piper. You're a good girl. And whatever you've been through, you're the hiking that you've had to go through, the treacherous terrain that you've had to endure. I'm sorry. Like, just looking at you, I think you deserve to be hanging out on a pillow on the couch, getting fed, wet food and caviar. You just deserve so much more. And I am so sorry that you've been through this. You do not deserve any of it because you're a good girl. Piper, you're a good dog. You want a treat? You want a treat, Piper? Okay, so here's a treat. This is a treat. And I'm giving this to you because you're a good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. Piper, you're a good girl. Okay, it's okay. We're just doing a little touch, Piper. You're a good girl. Here you go. Here you go. Here, I'll look away. Get a bigger piece. Okay, we can do that. There you go. Piper, you're a good girl. You're a good girl, Piper. Yeah, she just...
Piper's neighbor here definitely knows the treat word.
Oh, yeah. Piping up. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Alexis. What's the... Did I see the neighbor's like a pug or a puggle or something?
It says a Frenchie, but she definitely seems like she could be pug.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
She's petite.
Is she a mini Cane Corso, if we're going with the theme of mini Golden Retriever, mini Cane Corso?
Yeah.
Mini Mastiff. Piper, you're a good girl. Piper. I mean, you have ears that could pick up satellite images at this point. You could communicate with the Moonlander right now. I feel like she's regrets, like the positive affirmations hurt more than they helped. I don't know. I mean, we do know from her story that she's been through it. Even if she was loved and, somehow she got out or her owner passed or who knows what could have happened. But, she is struggling, whether it's been from day one or just the last couple days having gone through this. I do also think, one of the biggest challenges in these situations is these dogs won't sleep. She's probably been like this for about 2 days straight. Dogs are your protectors, right? They feel they have to be alert, and in these fear states, they won't allow themselves to relax. And sometimes if I can get them to relax, they'll fall asleep right in my lap, and that's good. Even if it's for a moment, it lets them know when they wake up, like, okay, I'm okay. It's okay that I fell asleep. So we can try that. We can try a toy. Can we get a toy for her? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look, it's a little toy. Oh, there we go. What's that? Is that a squeaker? That's just some fun. Do you like toys? If you're a true golden retriever, you would love this toy. Nothing. Okay. I do want to try to get her some rest, so I am going to see if she'll allow me to just scoop her. And I do this in sitting with dogs where I try to scoop a dog if I think they're going to be comfortable enough, or if they'll accept it, to try to get them into just a different mental state. And she's so shut down right now, but she's not running away from me. She's not like terrified of me. So I'm going to try that, because I think you can really go a long way for her. But I'm going to try first with some touch. There we go. Yeah, head massage. I mean, she does have more hair coming off her ears than I originally thought. There we go. There we go. You're a good girl, Piper. So sad seeing a dog in this state. But I will say the good thing about this is a big week, and we're going to do whatever it takes to get you adopted so that we can empty the shelters and just set a record and make sure you're in a loving home. If you're willing to adopt a dog like this, just know that, like, it takes time. She's completely shut down. It's not something where you take her home, on a Friday, and on a Monday she's going to be a perfect dog. I mean, she is perfect. You are perfect. But it takes time, like months. And maybe not. Maybe you get her home and like within a few days she'll bounce back and be just fine. But just based off what I'm seeing here, just her condition and the dirt that's coming out of her, just the hair, like even the hair, like she has not been cared for. I'm going to attempt the scoop. Warning, this may not go well, because I'm not going to give her much of a chance to make a decision, because the decision will be I will stay in this fear state. But this is the scoop part right here. There you go. What's hard to express in the video is how like when you hold a cat and you can feel the purr and it's so comforting. When you hold a dog in this state after the scoop, it just gives you the chills. Like I have the chills right now because of just the trembling, right? And the fear and the stiffness of the body. It's like, it's so unnatural of what you'd expect from man's best friend. If you know dogs, you know the warmth and how good it feels to hold a dog or have them in your lap and snuggle with them. And so when they're just so tense and it just seems, it just goes against everything we know about and love about dogs. And it's just not fair to her. But the neat thing about it, and what I really like about, what I've always loved about sitting with dogs, is if you just give it the time, most of the time, there will be a level of just decompression and relaxation. What this shows them is it's okay. Humans are okay. Someone coming in my kennel is okay. Touch it is good. It feels good. And the biggest thing is that memory retention, that no harm will come to me. Yeah, hi, she's getting comfortable. That's good. Piper. I think Piper's great name. Thank you. Do we remember the member's name that gave that? I'm sorry. Yeah. Deb. Thank you. Yeah, she's calming down. She's relaxing. Look at her kind of melting into that. Yeah, okay, I'm going to put a little more pressure on her head. One of my favorite things to do because it gets that blood circulating. Is Mel here today?
Yes, Mel is.
If we could get her a groom, she would feel so much better. And I bet she would relax so much. Yeah, you're a good girl. So we have a few more days left of empty the shelters. And I've never done something like this. And I'm just blown away with just the community support from all of you guys in sitting with dogs and how you're just showing up and being present with me. Even if you can't come to the event, you just watching the videos and sharing the videos, it just means the world to me. And I just want you to know that. And it's so life-saving too. Like just by watching this video, like just by turning on the playlist of sitting with dogs or the pup dates, I think they heard that Piper's a mountain dog, and so they're just like, they're sounding off like they're wolves, you know? They're like, we're mountain dogs too. Yeah, she's now just melting. She's a good girl, Piper. Piper, you're a good girl. See how her ears are relaxing too? Well, one's relaxing a little bit more too. That's so good. Yeah, does that feel good right there? Oh, do a butt scratch? Oh, that's okay. I mean, I'm gonna have a whole nother dog on me by the time I'm done scratching her with just all this hair coming out. And then
Yeah, that's Luke.
Luke's doing that?
Luke is doing.
You guys remember Luke? He's a character. I can't wait for someone to get Luke. You're gonna get a real character, and it's worth it. He's awesome. But yeah, you hear him sounding off like he's a coyote. That's the street dog coming out in him. Yeah, no wonder it's hard to relax, huh? Luke's piping off over there. Luke is trying to sound like he's like a 90-pound dog, and he's 9 pounds. It would be fun to do lie detectors with dogs, where you're like, okay, how much do you weigh? And Luke would be like 90 pounds, and it would show that he's not lying. You know, or have like a Mastiff be like, oh, I'm a lap dog, you know, and like, again, nothing would register on the lie detector test because they truly believe it that way. You're so sweet. Outside of the dirt and the grime and the smell, she's really soft.
She looks pretty cozy now.
Yeah. Man.
I bet she'll take a nap after this.
She would be such a great Flips Farm dog. I know we're full up. Listen, with Flips Farm, so Flips Farm is my rehabilitation farm where we're taking dogs and we're rehabilitating them mentally or physically, just helping them along. Bean has been, he has become a long-term resident. We never thought we'd have so many surgeries and he'd be so expensive. And all of you guys have been so supportive, and it's awesome. He's getting close to the end of his tenure, which means we can bring another dog. But if we keep selling coffee, which is from the farm, in case you're new, when you buy Flip coffee, it goes to help support the rehabilitation. If we sell enough or more coffee, we'll be able to build additional Quonset huts, which are the little tiny homes, so that we can bring more dogs. We can have up to 6 in that area. So at any given time, that's a lot of dogs. So we're getting there, but oh man, I would run out of here so fast with her and just take her to the farm. But I don't think we need to, because she's sweet. And I think getting to show her story and tell her story like this, and wait until you see her get groomed, I bet Mel can really bring out her little personality. And then if you can adopt her, it would mean the world to me. And if you can donate, even if it's $1 or $2, it's what we're using that for. It goes right to the shelter, 100% of it. Transaction fees aren't even taken. And then we're going to use that for the transportation fund. So if you're watching this, even if you live in New Jersey and you want to adopt her, we can help transport her. Now, hopefully, someone locally can come get her. But if not, we can pay for the transportation to get her to you. So just go to rockykanaka.com/adopt-me. I do want to point out that the bean shirt I made for this Empty the Shelters week, it's only available for 7 days. It's really cool and different and unique. It says Cool Bean, just like Bean. I put it up here on the screen. I don't even have the shirt yet. It's so new. But it's 7 days only. Once it's gone, it's gone. And I just want to thank you guys for even being a part of this and all your support and love and kindness. Piper, I love you. Piper, I love you. Piper, you're a good girl. I love you. You're the prettiest golden retriever I've ever seen. You don't want to go now? Here, let's get you another treat. Treats, treats, treats. Just a good girl. You want an open hand treat? Oh. open hand treats are the best. Like, big sign of trust at that point. Oh, good girl. It always makes me feel good, like when I kind of release the embrace and she's now here for it on her own accord, you know? Like, look at that. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good, huh? You can see like the normal dog start to come out of her, you know? This feels so good, huh? That feels so good. Set your little chin down there. That's perfect. That's perfect. She's perfect. So this kind of stuff right here can get really painful because it knots up. And then when you go to pet a dog, it kind of pulls. But you can tell mixed breed, you know, maybe like a Papillon or something just because of these long hairs. Hey, to see like how, you know, she hadn't been brushed or cleaned in a while. Just the dirt, you know, it's dirty. Let's show everyone those pretty eyes. Look at those eyes. That's good. A little sniffer working there is a good thing.
You look like a...
I love Mel's approach. It's spot on. She takes the time to get down to the dog's level, reassure them in a kind voice that it's going to be okay, kind of asking for their permission before she even takes the next step. Now, first thing Mel does when she gets her into the groom room is she works on those spots I pointed out behind Piper's ears. This is really important because as she gets her in the bath, if that matting is there, it'll get even more knotted and more painful with water. Understandably so, Piper is nervous and unsure as to what's going on. Likely because she's so young and the condition that we found her in, this is her first bath. Mel checks her ears, and we have some good news here.
Not too bad. Not too bad. That's what I thought too.
I will say the fact that Piper's even letting her do that in her ears gives me a lot of hope.
This in the face, but it's...
Piper even lets Mel trim around her paws and cut her nails. This is really good. It's a sign of trust because so many dogs don't like their paws touched. Now, Mel wants to make sure Piper's good and dry. And Piper's progress is coming along so nicely. Look at her check herself out in the mirror. That's one cute dog there, isn't it, Piper? You can tell Piper's pretty relieved after that dryer's all done. She's just taking a little break, staying low to the ground. That's her MO. But she looks so much better, so fresh and clean with her cute little bandana on. Okay, make sure you tune in tomorrow for the next day of Empty the Shelters as we work to get all of these pets adopted.
Wasn't her groom amazing? I haven't seen it, but I can imagine it's amazing. Just knowing her personality and knowing Mel's personality, I bet every bit of it was worth watching. Okay, if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, I'm going to come find you. I'm going to come to your house and have you hit the subscribe button. Or more so, I'll just say, you may not be a real dog lover. But subscribe. And thanks for watching the video. I'll be here tomorrow. Every day we're doing this. So I appreciate you showing up and share this. It's the biggest thing. All the other things I ask you to do, nice to have. Sharing is a must have because it's what will help her find her forever home.